I'm not leaving. I got a home forever in Ames, and I thank you for that.
This is a cyclone weather alert. Ladies and gentlemen, radar has indicated undergraduates approaching Jack Trice Stadium. High levels of enthusiasm are anticipated. Guests in the warned area are encouraged to stand and applaud.
It is our privilege to present to you candidates for graduation from the College of Business, led by Student Marshal Joseph Flynn, his faculty escort, Dr. Eric Smith, and by Dean David Spaulding. It is our privilege to present to you candidates for graduation from the College of Design, led by Student Marshal Austin Javeliana, his faculty escort, Dr. Heidi Holman, and by Dean Luis Rico Gutierrez. It is our privilege to present to you candidates for graduation from the College of Engineering, led by Student Marshal Hillary Kletcher, her faculty escort Dr. Amy Kalida, and by Dean Sarah Rayala. present to you candidates for graduation from the College of Human Sciences, led by Student Marshal Kate Bruce, her faculty escort, Dr. Sarah Bennett, and by Dean Pamela White. It is our privilege to present to you candidates for graduation from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Led by Student Marshal Nicole Suchland, her faculty escort, Dr. Erin Wilgenbush, and Dean Beata Schmidtman. time, it is our privilege to present to you members from the 2015-2016 Senior Class Council. Signaling the official beginning of our commencement ceremony, the University Mace, carried by Chief Faculty Marshal, University Professor Dr. Larry Ebers, precedes the President. We ask that the candidates for graduation and the members of the Assembly please rise for the procession of the Iowa State University Platform Party officials and members of the academic community, led by President Stephen Leith. Ladies and gentlemen, the presentation of colors by the Naval Reserve Officer Training Corps Color Guard. Iowa State University is very pleased to introduce internationally acclaimed vocalist and F. Wendell Miller Distinguished Artist in Residence, Dr. Simon Estes, as the Spring 2016 Commencement vocalist.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join with me in singing our national anthem.
Please be seated. Graduates, family, and friends, I am pleased to introduce Dr. Stephen Leith, President of Iowa State University.
I am very pleased to welcome you to Iowa State University's Spring 2016 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. This is the first time commencement has been held here in Jack Trice Stadium. We're excited to hold this ceremony in one of the most iconic and beautiful Iowa State venues. A special thank you to everyone who worked so hard to make this possible. Iowa State is one of the nation's most distinguished universities, and today you graduates join the very special group of people who are holders of degrees from this fine university. We're extremely proud of the role that Iowa State University has played in the development of our state, nation, and world. Just as we are extremely proud of the people who have graduated from Iowa State and who have led this development. Now, commencement is the most important and significant ceremony that a university holds. For our graduates, it represents the culmination of years of hard work and the beginning of an all-new and exciting adventure. For the family and friends of our graduates, it's a time to share in the success their graduate has achieved and to be recognized as well for the wonderful support they have provided through the years. And for Iowa State University, it represents the successful completion of our most important responsibility to society, to educate the next generation of scholars and leaders. We take great pride in that accomplishment and in the achievement of our newest graduates of this very significant educational milestone. At this time, I want to welcome the Senior Administration of Iowa State University, U.S. Secretary of Energy, Dr. Ernest Moniz, and the distinguished faculty representing Iowa State's academic departments. Will you all please rise? Please join me in recognizing them. Please be seated.
Dr. Jonathan Wickard, Senior Vice President and Provost of the University, will now begin the honorary degree presentation.
At today's ceremony, Iowa State University is privileged to confer our 141st honorary degree. Dr. Jonathan Sturm, President of the Faculty Senate, will now introduce the distinguished recipient to President Leaf.
Will Dr. Ernest Moniz please stand? Dr. Ernest Moniz is the Secretary of the United States Department of Energy. In this role, Secretary Moniz leads the implementation of the Department of Energy's mission in support of President Obama's goals of growing the economy, enhancing security, and protecting the environment. This encompasses advancing the President's all-of-the-above energy strategy, maintaining the nuclear deterrent, and reducing the nuclear danger, promoting American leadership in science and clean energy, technology innovation, cleaning up the legacy of the Cold War, and strengthening management and performance. Secretary Moniz also oversees the country's 17 Department of Energy national laboratories, including the Ames Laboratory located right here on campus and operated by Iowa State University. Prior to his appointment, Secretary Moniz was the Cecil and Idle Green Professor of Physics and Engineering Systems at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, where he has served on the faculty since 1973. At MIT, he also served as head of the Department of Physics and of director of the Bates Linear Accelerator Center. Most recently, Secretary Moniz served as the founding director of the MIT Energy Initiative and as director of the MIT Laboratory for Energy and the Environment. From 1997 until 2001, Secretary Moniz served as Undersecretary of the Department of Energy, and from 1995 to 1997, he served as Associate Director for Science in the Office of Science and Technology, Policy in the Executive Office of the President. Secretary Moniz earned a Bachelor of Science degree, summa cum laude, in physics from Boston College and a doctorate in theoretical physics from Stanford University. He also holds several honorary degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, as President of Iowa State University, gives me great pleasure to bestow upon you, Dr. Ernest Moniz, the honorary degree, Doctor of Science, with all attendant rights, privileges, and obligations. Please join me in congratulating Secretary Moniz on his honorary degree. Dr. Moniz will now give the commencement address.
Well, thank you, President Leith, and all of what I would now call my distinguished colleagues here at Iowa State. I'd also like to call out Michael Knight, the class president of 2016, since this is about you and your colleagues who are receiving degrees. And coming from the Department of Energy, I'll also have a special call out to the PRISM solar car team that won the competition last year. That's the kind of innovation that we need for clean energy. I have to say that I am very proud to wear these colors at Iowa State. Certainly in my day job, when I hear cyclone, I think of a tropical storm taking out electricity grids. But now cyclone is something that I'm proud to be part of the family of here at this wonderful occasion. I just note, as was stated, that the Ames Laboratory here is one of our 17 national laboratories. It's a pioneer in materials research, but what I want to emphasize, it is special in our system because it is in the middle of this campus and has so many students involved directly in our research. You really are the secret to the success of this laboratory. Now, here I'll spend a few minutes talking. Here's somebody who is celebrating his 50th anniversary of an undergraduate degree a long time ago. Here talking to the successors of Generation X, probably late millennials according to most definitions. I know you don't want a physics lecture, so I'm going to make a few other comments. I also don't expect you to remember these words or the speaker in 50 years or 50 months. we'll try for 50 hours or 50 minutes. That would be a pretty good accomplishment. But 50 years ago, if I look back, the world, of course, looked totally different from what you have taken for granted. We have, of course, a number of what are called often black swans, major events, the internet and all that has come from it, social media, things that you have taken as a natural way to grow up. To us, we're still learning. It's changed the world. In international affairs, the fall of the Soviet Union, 9/11, have, of course, totally changed our look of the world. Some of these things happened suddenly, like 9/11, and we're still adjusting to it. Some, like the internet, are more of a slow motion revolution, but of course of tremendous importance. What about 50 years ahead? Now, obviously, we are not talking about normal events, but rather the events that we really cannot anticipate. Again, tomorrow's black swans. What will they be? I don't know. Maybe it will be a far more pervasive use of data and information leading to businesses and lifestyles we can't imagine. Maybe it will be the all-electric city with autonomous vehicles running around, urban environments dramatically change. Most of the population living in those environments globally. Maybe it will be you all leaving Earth's orbit, at least for a while. We don't know. 50 years, you will see enormous transformations in this world. But there are two areas that I want to emphasize must be part of your thinking. One is the challenge of global warming and climate change, inexorably marching forward without the kinds of revolutions that we will need from you in terms of addressing greenhouse gas emissions and doing so in ways that minimizes rather than increases divisions, whether it's rich, poor, developing, north, south, literally different civilizations. This will be one of the major challenges of your professional careers, whether you are directly engaged or not, because the work that you will need to do will start in your personal life and extend all the way through your civic activities. The other I would say is the global security context, how nations live together, work together, hopefully in reduced conflict, will also be changed. We clearly do not yet know what those alignments will be, but this will be part of your challenge. One common word in both of those was the word global. We are seeing today a dialogue, arguments in our country, many of which lead us in a direction that might have us more isolated. I would argue that maintaining a strong connection, a strong interest in helping in the global context is essential for our society, for others, and I can only hope that you will help advance this. The global focus is absolutely critical. Now, I'll say a few words on climate change specifically, because the key word here is innovation. And all of you are prepared to take part in that. It might be technology innovation, the kinds of new clean energy approaches, affordable approaches that can transform our society and most especially the societies of developing countries. It might be innovation in civic activity, in influencing policy. It might be innovation in new business models that will adapt to this changing world. But what I want to say is all of your disciplines must be called for to address these two major issues, certainly this issue of global climate change. So, in returning in my last comments to the millennial theme, you have, as I said, inherited a rather difficult public discourse at the moment. Now, when millennials were introduced in the book Millennials Rising, the subtitle was The Next Great Generation, a generation projected to be civic-minded, to have a sense of both local and global community. That view has not gone unchallenged. Instead of millennials, we hear Generation Me, or social media, Generation Like, detached from institutions and social networked with friends as basic units of organization. Growing up with the internet, maybe not wanting a car, different approaches. I would like to say that again, we will not know the answer as to which of those characterizations is right. It'll take decades, just as it took to identify the first great generation. But with your choices, you will write history. I hope your fabulous Iowa State University of Science and Technology degrees, your education, will lead you in the direction of problem solving with a civic purpose. And for the President, I would recommend your next Lancelot and Elaine to be black swans to remind everybody of the big changes that will be coming. Thank you so much. I'm honored to accept this degree and to join this wonderful family here in Iowa State.
Thank you for those inspiring words, Mr. Secretary. I commend you on your tremendous achievements in advancing science, and we thank you for your dedicated service to this nation and to the world. It is an honor to have you with us today. We will now hear from Dr. Simon Estes, our commencement vocalist, and then from our student brass ensemble under the direction of Dr. Michael Galimo.
Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, will need all the love you can give every day of your life for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, will need all the love you can give long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream.
President Stephen Leith will now recognize students graduating with distinction, followed by the presentation of degrees to the graduates.
Time I call upon Senior Vice President and Provost, Dr. Wickert, to recognize those students graduating with distinction and those students graduating from the University Honors Program.
I would like to recognize at this time the students who are graduating with distinction. Grade point averages at Iowa State are based on a 4-point scale. In addition to the notation in the commencement program, this recognition also appears in the official transcripts and university diploma. Those students graduating summa cum laude, or with highest distinction, have earned a grade point average of 3.9 or higher, and they are wearing cardinal and gold honors cords. Will those students of highest distinction please rise? Congratulations, and please be seated. Those students graduating magna cum laude, or with great distinction, have earned a grade point average of 3.7 to 3.89, and they are wearing gold honor cords. Will those students of great distinction please rise? Congratulations, and please be seated. The students graduating cum laude, or with distinction, have earned a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.69, and they are wearing cardinal honor cords. Will those students of distinction please rise? Please be seated. On behalf of the university's faculty, I offer you sincere congratulations. Next, I would like to recognize the students who are graduating from the University Honors Program. These students have maintained a grade point average of at least 3.5. They have shown initiative in developing their own individualized programs of study, and they have shown ingenuity in designing and completing an independent honors research project. Today, they are wearing a medallion. Will these students please rise? Please be seated. My sincere congratulations on a job well done.
Dr. Wickert, I call upon you to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees.
We shall now proceed with the conferring of undergraduate degrees and the awarding of diplomas. Will all the candidates for bachelor's degree please rise? President Leith, these candidates have successfully completed their prescribed curricula in their respective colleges. They have been recommended by the college faculty and the Faculty Senate, and they are approved by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, for the bachelor's degree.
In recognition of the satisfactory completion of your studies in your respective colleges, and by authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer upon you your bachelor's degree. As is tradition, I now ask all bachelor's degree recipients to move their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps. Please join me in congratulating them. Will our graduates please be seated?
The candidates from each college will walk to the side stairs, up the platform, and across the stage to be recognized. We will begin with the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences. Dean Wendy Winterstein will present the college's student marshal to President Leith.
President Leith, Provost Wickert, it is my privilege to present the student marshal from the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences. Matthew Welter is graduating magna cum laude in agricultural biochemistry. During his 4 years at Iowa State University, he packed in a lot. More than 12 months of internships with Monsanto, DuPont Pioneer, and the University of Minnesota. He worked as a biochemistry lab teaching assistant. He was active in Farmhouse Fraternity, Alpha Zeta Honors Fraternity, and the Biochemistry, Biophysics, and Molecular Biology Club. And throughout his time, he served as a mentor for children in Story County. After graduation, he will be a discovery breeding intern with Monsanto and then start graduate school focusing on agricultural pest management research. Professor Bites was selected by Matt as his escort but was unable to attend. Dr. David Acker, Associate Dean of Academic Programs, is standing in for Dr. Bites. Please join me in congratulating Matthew Welter.
Michael William Knight.
Monica Christine DiCarlo.
Shannon Kathleen O'Hare.
Morgan Elizabeth McKinney.
Jacob Lowell Johnson.
Joseph Scott Lemke.
Michaela Ann McGrew.
Jared Allen Stratton.
Matthew Donald Blom.
Dakota Christine Gooder.
Kimberly Jo Strait.
Debbie Ann McKay.
Alexander Brian Lippens.
Amy Lee Rogers.
Brooks Jeffrey Vanderbeek.
Brittany Ann Clark.
Derek James Slutz.
Austin A. Steinkamp.
Nathaniel Lee Carr.
Melissa Marie Croche.
Corey Herman.
Zachariah August Cancel.
Jennifer Rose Levy.
Spencer David Brassow.
Jacob E. Kemner.
Jeffrey Norman Fryer.
William Lowell Green.
Vaughn M. Lattimore.
Luis Andradije Radondu Rasadun Andrade.
Sarah Annie Jones.
Kelsey Nicole Fisher.
Freddie Ramirez Garado.
Emily Ann Martin.
Philip A. Blake.
Karen Marie Worth.
Jordan A. Griffin.
Amelia Rangel.
Kevin Jacob Downey.
Dustin Lee Johnson.
Logan Thomas Halverson.
Peter John Haverkamp.
Laura Peterson.
Zachary Arthur Forsty.
Eli H. Boggs.
Kyle Dorsey Ernst.
Roberto Antino Corvera.
Darren Daniel Kingery.
Caitlin Mary Albrecht.
Kinzer D. Jensen.
Jeffrey J. Gonzalez.
Jackson Joseph Rooney.
Kelly Annette Gray.
Blake Robert Liechty.
Kyle Harold Eckleline.
Regan Ann Huber.
Matthew Thomas Griha.
Anderson Elizabeth Grant.
Caitlin A. Boyding.
Colton Sean Schaben.
Tyler Eugene Arburn.
Jared Patrick Maloney.
Mariah Ann Hagraffen.
Jade Ashlyn Tracy.
Paige M. Ruvers.
Jacqueline Joe Sittler.
Margaret Ann Roberts.
Kelsey Dawn Warner.
Andrew John Sugins.
Adam M. Striegel.
Kyle Bryant Arkfield.
Jacob James Zigafus.
Michael Jean Bernstein.
Eric A. Stewart.
Tyler Scott Ellenson.
Aaron Robert Martin.
Bethany D. Belden.
Lucas Dean Finley.
Fidel Rama F. M. Ashonmacy.
Julia Ada Mangies.
Catherine Rogers Everly.
Samuel Dean Lee.
David W. Way.
Thomas Paul Kozlowski.
Samantha Marie Six.
Pacifique Mugowenza Samon.
Ruben Octavio Garcia Vasquez.
Jacob Robert Schluter.
Mija Eden Bashish.
Brian Charles Hageman.
Tonya Sophia Duran.
Brandon L. Carlson.
Zachary Allen Berg.
Samuel Julius Wiesenfeld.
Marshall Kenneth Dolch.
Scott Michael Payne.
Rebecca Lynn Bradley.
Danielle R. Foss.
Allison Louise Colton.
Matthew Bryant Uribe.
Mark P. Ripke.
Michael James Peterson.
Colin William Broca.
Nathaniel Thomas Wegner.
Hannah Fry.
Dylan Joel Tim.
Lucas Ronald Castor.
Mallory C. Thompson.
Brandon Michael Bowers.
Jade C. Whistler.
Brian Kelvin Pfeiffer.
Shannon L. Rodefer.
Beth M. Lett.
Amy E. Monroe.
Cassandra Jane Quee Fitzgerald.
Hannah M. Tomei.
Jasmine Marie Lynn.
Anne Elizabeth Halstead.
Emily Marie McDonald.
Mariah Kiliani Jenkins.
Kayla Jean Cassett.
Kaylee Jean Wessel.
Kelsey Marie Moody,
Megan Elizabeth Wickett,
Eric John Thompson,
Hannah Marie Darr,
Helen Edward Connor,
David Richard Erdahl,
Kelsey Jean Wahlberg,
Neil Wallace Erdahl,
Kayla R. Hasper,
Stephanie A. Coles,
Catherine Ann Bandy,
Elizabeth Ann Kleiner,
Conrad Berger Pancook,
Erica Taylor Nelson,
Brian Charles May,
Elise Avery Kendall,
Sadie Rye Holtz,
Michelle Lynn Tran,
Emily Ann Mitten,
Aisha Yasmin Majid,
Sarah C. Palke,
Katie Marie Reese,
Allison M. Galloway Howard,
Cecil Ingram Skurdland,
Elizabeth K. Simon,
Caitlin Ann Schroeder,
Chelsea M. Steffen,
Molly Elizabeth Zimmer,
Jennifer Louise Jensen,
Anna Ivorine Johnson,
Morgan Lachelle Saver,
Nick James Osmondson,
Christian Clay Peterson,
Caitlin Renee Grudzinski,
Michael Scott Williams,
Matthew Jacob DeGroat,
Haley Lynn Evil,
Amrinder Singh,
Emily C. Alms,
Ashley Kayla Sutton,
Kimberly Megan Martins,
Taylor Marie Rimo,
Grace Christine Carlson,
Stephanie Esther Optoff,
Jacob Brian Lampke,
Sean P. Carney,
Nicole Leah Parker,
Ellen Catherine Reese,
Miranda Elizabeth Schmidt,
Tess Bergman,
Harley Francis Christensen,
Roxanne Jane Neubaum,
Casey Michelle Jones,
Lucia Maltino,
Justin L. Jang,
Ashley Michelle Herr,
Chelsea Jean Watkins,
Eric Joseph Dappin,
Zachary Jason Canterbury,
Aaron James Goldenberg,
Marlon J. Davis Cunningham,
Melissa Mary May,
Victoria Elizabeth Whitcomb,
Kevin Gerard Dettinger,
Kay Dawn Boyson,
Jonathan David Swanson,
Kelly K. Cunningham,
Paul Eugene Parasot,
Emily Michelle Herban,
Jacqueline C. Reynolds,
Alfonsia Del Inza Ingenmeyer,
Nicole Osborne,
Regina Verma Abercrombie,
Catherine Elizabeth Lowe,
Mohammed Amelariam Ismail,
Stephanie Elizabeth Bass,
Jacob David Mashing,
Ashley Joe Matke,
Kristen Marie Hansen,
Tara Lee Powers,
Loda Louise Hildreth,
Alex Rogers,
Andrea Marie Passy,
William Schott,
Sarah Beatrice Tirado Tolosa,
Brianka Shante Morgan,
Derek A. Vermeer,
Catherine Helen Mullen,
Rebecca Grace Hall,
Sarah G. Altenhofen,
Maxwell Dennis Jones,
Mark Allen Hesseltine,
Edward Hernandez,
Casey James Meeker,
Nicholas Glenn Major,
Taylor Marie Murray,
Jamie Lee Mueller,
Lindsay Lee Niebuhr, Krista Jean Bitker, William McCarthy Crimmins, Sydney Marie Kristen, Li Shu Wang, Anjun Lee, Elizabeth Danielle Chitty, Emily Michelle Davis, Lucille Marie Little, Rachel Nicole Rowling, Max Robert Medberry, Blake Daniel McFerrin, Nell P. Bender, Rachel Simone Abbott, Lauren Marie Rowan, Tyler Lucas Marshall, Allie Lynn Lundberg, Celise Chiomara Christie, Taylor Ann O'Brien, Jared John Patience, Catherine Grace Vanderwood, Kara A. Maxwell, C. Min Teo, Wei Cho, Elissa Ellen Campbell, Brianna Mary Ball, Camara Camille Curry, Valerie Escamilla, Adrian Montero, Brian Randolph Thomas, Abigail Romano, Danielle Rochelle Liliskoff, Armin Medicinovich, Michael Dwayne Rennerfeit, Chelsea Renee Smith, Christy Sue Warnstaff. Sarah Rose Baker. Julia R.M. Lavallee. Malcolm Lamont Smith. Ariel E. Blackman. Dalen Quinn Hardy. Catherine F. Williams. Samantha Aaron Yost. Lindsay Renee Condon. Brendan Thomas Catcher. Jacob A. Humple. Jenna Lee Baldwin. Ryan Lee Wilderman. Brittany Marlene Landwehr. Hannah Marie Weirmeyer. Tyler William Bunting. Danny Ray Carter. Bryant Allen Voss. Joshua L. Earl. Adelaide Jane Swanson. Casey Lynn Hars. John Daniel Kirch. From the College of Business, Dean David Spaulding will present the college's student marshal to President Leith.
President Leith, the College of Business student marshal today is Joseph Flynn. He is escorted by Eric Smith, lecturer in supply chain management. Joe is graduating with a bachelor's degree in supply chain management and marketing, with a minor in management. He is a member of the Supply Chain Club, the Marketing Club, and he successfully completed our Jardine Citizenship Program. He was president and academic chair of his House Council and worked as a community advisor. Joe is grateful for all the love and support of his parents, Joe and Paula, his fiancée Ariel, his brother Chris, friends, family, and co-workers. His ISU experience has given him confidence that he has the skills and experience he needs to face the world and all the adventures ahead. Please join me in congratulating Joe.
Daniel Paul Breitbarth.
Tyler John Coder.
Megan Jo Sweeney.
Aria Hassandun Fazil.
Courtney Morgan Leslie.
Courtney Oline Fairfield.
Daniel E. Harding.
Madeline Elizabeth Gassell.
Blake K. Young.
Brittany Nicole Dudley.
Po Yam Yum.
Tiffany A. France.
Mitchell Todd Van Zanti.
Caleb Michael Bailey.
Marcus D. Fardall.
Michael David Duncharmy.
David Dow Wei Fan.
Joshua Nathaniel Doubt.
Dalton James Peterson.
Abarach Man Rana.
Samuel Hunter Vio.
Marco Russell Castro.
Mitchell Tucker Reed.
Daniel Audrey Barato.
Stephanie Renee Horn.
Kenneth James Griffin.
Elizabeth Yang.
Lauren Marie Roser.
Austin Andrew Bowen.
Brian Andrew Halapa.
Joshua David Peaton.
Kyle Stanley Castle,
Michael Andrew Wolf,
Jared Benjamin Kramer,
Chelsea Lynn Smolak,
Elizabeth C. Fauché,
Justin Todd Stewart,
Lucas Timothy Knott,
Thomas Andrew Bees,
Madison Faye Schulten,
Jamal Ghassan Sinada,
Kelly Patrick Gibbons,
Alanson L. Midbow,
Kirsten Melissa Soviet,
Nicholas Javed Dreston,
Lauren R. Dublin,
Joseph Emmanuel Webb,
Alicia Louise Blair,
Chen Cho,
Kyle Lewis Flinchish,
Boxin Yan,
Brian James Benston,
Zehua Sun,
David Edwin Bettner,
Chun Yun Chi,
Michael Cyril Waters,
Li Jiao Tan,
Zachary Andrew Ditzworth,
Tseyu Dong,
Brett Robert Dietering,
Nicholas John Fraser,
Nicholas Joseph Downey,
Andrew James Grant,
Brendan David Elzondo,
Nick Joseph Stout,
Ramarzan Dika,
Dylan Joseph Betters,
Rachel Lorraine Bruler,
Wei Wei Cho,
Edward Anthony Reyes Boglin,
Yanran Wang,
Daniel J. Platamura,
Catherine G. Lyon,
Sandra Garcia,
Jake William Gallagher,
Calvin Song,
Katie Jo Popkes,
Michael Kevin Gidney,
Megan E. Vandermolen,
Ray Kui Lu,
Donovan Maxwell Doyle,
Tanner Ray Powers,
Ashley Patricia Vondrak,
Corey Christian Magar,
Dylan Preston Parley,
Darren Lee Schricht,
Daniel James Slepper,
Unchal Gupla,
Megan Thun Yarsfeld,
Taylor J. Calvin,
Carl James Winnikins,
Nicholas N. Calhoun,
Austin Lamar Foster,
Kelsey Cheka,
Gibson Michael Schnur,
Carly M. Carpenter,
Thomas Patrick Lindauer,
Juan Wen Guao,
Jeffrey John Haben,
Jin Jin Gao,
Garrett James Spitz,
Brandon Robert Larson,
Noah Leo Schmall,
Scott William Harveth,
Sidney Marie Yazbek,
Meredith Ann Junk,
Spencer Robert Kelly,
Becca Allison Volame,
Stephen J. McCabe,
Mason Lee Hansen,
John Paul Nanshenko,
Stephen John Lohman,
Alexander Gregory Tungen,
Linda Sulema Garza,
Kyle Thomas Walcott,
Zach Hunter Hansen,
Ryan Daniel Simon,
Ryan Hoffman,
Matthew Scott Schwartz,
Trey David Isgrig,
Clark Jeffrey Granquist,
Elmos Mohammed Syed,
Alexander C. McKinnon,
Fifi Liu,
Austin D. Keeney,
Kellyanne DeSouza,
Evan Ethan Baum,
Samina Ferrara,
Trevor J. Potter,
Yufei Deng,
Hunter Lee Burke,
Denzhen Chen,
Paige Marie Ross,
Joseph Jeremiah McCoco,
Dana Marie Schultz,
Ahmed Ibrahim Ali,
Chantel Amber Gust,
Yi Kaneng,
Justina Marie Shimmick,
Kofi M. Agbara,
Alex John Knudsen,
Kennel Grilligren Davis,
Grant T. Vanderlinden,
Aaron Yosef Gottma,
Alex John David Schwichtenberg,
Hannah Marie Jones,
Michael John Searles,
Samantha Ann Pearsall,
Jacobus C. Berghofer,
Adrian Lucille Fay,
Jingshi Sun,
Armando Campos,
Jacob John Duncan,
Philip Michael Weinert,
Winston Stalvey,
Caitlin Ann Trample,
Dana Elisa Verestuggy,
Krista Lynn Schweiss,
Sarah Ann Christine Nissen,
Connor Timothy Judd,
Samantha Alicia Hetrick,
Taylor Renee Berger,
Logan B. Price,
Claire Rose Dessau,
Dylan Michael Reeder,
Kellyanne Houghton,
Michael Patrick Pollocky,
Carly M. Bro,
Allison Ashley Witters,
Blair Swift Fleming,
Ryan Roman,
Isadora Pasagakwa,
Brian Joseph Walters,
Karen Elizabeth Redshaw,
Brandon Allen Reeve,
Anna Marie Porterfield,
Emily Ann Olson,
Shelby Nicole Kemerick,
Sarah Eileen Kornovich,
Megan Irene Bowler,
Justin M. Bunkers,
Malika Moktik,
Ryan James Vanderveen,
Anud Hayeth Almadanon,
Gretchen Rose Tiedemann,
Brenda Jules Wadati,
Alyssa Marie Henrik,
Nathan Michael Dixon,
Christina Sue Fole,
Hugh John,
Dylan Thomas,
Ganjera Ruo,
Joseph David Olson,
Ahmed Azza Ab Azizi,
Kellyanne Christensen,
Nurul Armalelina Zulkifli,
Madison M. Dries,
Sinema Vurza Amatada Lafi,
Nur Azleen Sahami,
Razia Abdul Ghani,
Damon Michael Viner,
Shura Rahim,
Cameron Michael Roos,
Nurazi Aram Amira,
Emily Taylor Stuckey,
Emily Austin Neisinger,
Kayla Steppen,
Brent Bradley Huss,
Caitlin Elizabeth Nolan,
Da Dong Hu,
Ha Win,
Iki Chi,
Holly Ann Baker,
Weepan,
Caitlin M. Clan,
Mengji Xing,
Danielle Lynn Lee,
Matthew L. Humiston,
Anthony Mark O'Toole,
Nicole Rose Humiston,
Sarah Elizabeth Jones,
Alexa Yvonne Mitchell,
Matthew Allen Worthen,
Kayla Jean Rosa,
Mitchell Patrick Nelson,
Carl Norbert Waltz,
Armand Midsat,
Bryony Ellen Lovett,
Muhammad Ajar Abdul Akim,
Ison Im,
O Wei T Win,
Sung Hee Bong,
Ki Et O Lee,
Jasmine Liu,
Sheena Vanita Loban,
Clark Yenser,
Amber L. Van Luong,
Cody Kiran Wu Lee,
Jonathan Jordan Mam,
Dasmeta Lutel Badari,
Jacob Andrew Meyer,
Yikong Lu,
Corin Suzanne Upton,
Ji Kwang Gu,
Tyler Charles Groninga,
Nicholas Stephen Babarad,
Gerardo Ramirez Garcia,
Tanner P. Nelson,
Matthew James Riedel,
Bradley Lee Berkland,
Junior Shades Imwarotsi,
Spencer M. Gibson,
Kirsten Danielle Flugum,
Elmi Rosalie Kaputokny,
Brooks Alexander Nelson,
Caitlin Lane Balserzak,
Jeffrey Curtis Hackey,
Philip Charles Kuhlman,
Brandy Marie Bird,
Kimberly Ann Martinez,
Kimberly Diane Larson,
Matthew Douglas Blazer,
Jake Allen Risden,
John Stephen Kraus,
Harris Lilick,
Kin Chen T,
Charles William Prebeck,
Poon Keat Loom,
Tanner Reed Rupiper,
Yen Chan Lee,
Sean Michael Anders,
Hong Yik Lo,
Lorena Yvonne Temple,
Dong Lu,
Libby C. Lamfers,
Yujin Gao,
Hannah K. Roberg,
Jia Ernst Hu,
Yijia Sun,
Jonathan Allen Togo,
Jung Kwan Ong,
Scott Dale Anneton,
Yin Theng Nu,
Dong Hong,
Samuel Patrick Hebert,
Luyang Luang,
Sam Harris Lutgers,
Dangling Hao,
Lance Arthur Durand,
Muhammad Abadallah Muhammad Ali,
Tyler L. Graves,
Kelly Zhang,
Evan A. Bergman,
A. Ra Lee,
Alexandra J. Riesberg,
Yoon Hee Kim,
Michaelin Marie Prince,
Wee Wee Tong,
Lauren Marie Foshing,
Big Bing Ong,
Sydney Elizabeth Rarick,
Yis Hong Liu,
Lauren A. O'Brien,
Jackson Leong,
Elizabeth Ann Young,
Rachel Abigail Lord,
Molly Elizabeth Cullen,
Kyle Andrew Dolub,
Lauren Ann Lindoff,
Kyle Joseph Broik,
Matthew David Murphy,
Cole Stephen Schlitzer,
Miranda Nicole Mason,
Nicholas J. Buck Buchanan,
Caitlin Marie Hattouni,
Alexander Joseph Barta,
Margaret Kathleen Coleman,
Edric Dean Eichmann,
Trenton Donald Purdy,
Ali Yosef Al-Seg,
Andrew Schroer,
Lin Yang Tong,
Ryan Patrick McCoy,
Jack Lee,
Jane Elizabeth Finn,
Stephanie Elise Cox,
Quinn R. Parker,
Emily Jane Conelvo,
Megan Elizabeth Rich,
Terry A. Ludvigsen,
Catherine Grace Moores,
Catherine E. Brown,
Jordan Taylor Schill,
Aaron J. Ollery,
Claire C. Sincox,
Melissa Jean Anderson,
Zachariah Robert Davis,
Emma Dale Potter,
Eric J. Liebolt,
Adelina Gabriela Morales,
Ruben Thomas Verghese,
Derek A. Camp,
John Harrison Blust,
Tara K. McKee, Grant Lee Selby, Samuel Robert Gruba,
Next, graduates from the College of Design. Dean Rico Gutierrez will present the college's student marshal to President Leith.
President Leith, Provost Wickert, we are honored today to present our student marshal from the College of Design, Austin Haveliana. Austin is graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Landscape Architecture degree and a General Business minor. He is escorted today by Heidi Hoffman, Associate Professor in the Department of Landscape Architecture. A native of Cedar Falls, Iowa, Austin is the son of Joby and Tracy Haveliana. Austin was a George Washington Carver Scholar and was honored with several awards for academic excellence and service. Among many impressive leadership roles, he served as Executive Director of the 2015 Iowa State Dance Marathon, which raised a record of nearly $450,000 for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Austin was recognized for his leadership as Scholarship Chairman, Awards Chairman, and President of Phi Delta Theta Fraternity. He also was named the 2015 Iowa State Greek Community Member of the Year and the 2015 Student Alumni Leadership Council Homecoming King. Austin says his faculty escort, Heidi Hoffman, has been a role model who taught him how to think critically, to problem solve, and most important, has ignited a curiosity that pushes him to continually learn about the world and the people around him. Austin completed an internship with Michael Van Valkenburg Associates in New York City last year and will be joining the firm as designer after graduation. Congratulations, Austin.
Raymond Francis Schmidt,
Tara Elizabeth McDonough,
Austin Andrew O'Brien,
Allison Marie Sims,
Sarah Christine Van Berkham,
Dylan Paul Norrie Nelson,
Emily Elizabeth Buffelli,
Brandon Michael Peters,
Derek Robert Wiley,
Grant M. Gustafson,
Dustin Clay Edel,
Miranda Lise Bassett,
Colin Michael Gallett,
Hannah Jalo Van Gundy,
Joshua Roger King,
Becca Ann Schmin,
Samantha Lynn Krieger,
Nicole Marie Lane,
Ashley Morgan Fessus,
Hannah Elizabeth Prosh,
Alexandra Therese Vaughn,
Victoria R. Madden,
Bo Christian Easley,
Haley Elizabeth Roskins,
Adam James Greenfield,
Jessica J. Hawk,
Taylor James Smith,
Kristen Marie Lenhart,
Vigalia Jeanette Jean-Pierre,
Mandolin Floyd,
Andrew Richmond Lorenzen,
Jordan Michelle Starmer,
Teresa Novia Purnama,
Brianna Lynn Myrick,
Kaylin C. Abernathy,
Amanda Christine Niebuhr,
Melissa Ann Veenstra,
Catherine A. Day,
Peter Michalski,
Tess Nicole Henderson,
Brady Scott Whitney,
Melange Elizabeth Nessler,
Jeffrey George DeCluitt,
Heidi Marie Schluster,
Cameron C. Pearson,
Michaela Christine Jemerson,
Alec Joseph Oshner,
Hannah Lee Greenfield,
Federico Romero,
Rachel Beth DeCarts,
Sarah Lillian Amundsen,
Annalisa M. Sorensen,
Allison Jane Myers,
Caitlin Ann Brown,
Frank Etienne Mueller,
Nicole Deanne Bennick,
Stephen Brannigan Cluck,
Elizabeth Nicole McMurrin,
Alexander Daljevich,
Kayla Marie Larson,
Caitlin Sidney Cox,
Caitlin Jean Heiser,
Taylor Jordan Danger,
Del Nicole Cruz,
Jenna Ann Marie Peterson,
Haley Elizabeth Oglesby,
Abby Lee Erler,
Ashley Lynn Woodworth,
Valerie Lynn Pierce,
Lauren Geneva Haylock,
Samantha Marie Clayman,
Samantha Rose Bedford,
Rong Chuan Chang,
Seth Andrew Huggins,
Lola Cheng Lu,
Kayla Sue Henderson,
Hei Yong Kwan,
Lincoln Ashley Beister,
Nadia Felicia Cosno,
Sarah Jane Vance,
Ron Gu,
Cassandra S. Reek,
Ho Tan Wei Hu,
Lindsay Catherine Swerbel,
Chon Hui Lu,
Jasmine Nicole Wilkes,
Zhu Jiao Yu,
Sarah Elizabeth Cortez,
Shaw Hua Dong,
Thomas J. Howard,
Donald O'Toole Ho,
Nathan Jones,
Brett Weitzel Mitchell,
Justin Taylor Uppitz,
Tyson Thomas Marinis,
Nicholas Lee Brown,
Blake Robert Osland,
June Yong,
Kyle Williams Shellhorn,
Yenting Lu,
Da Wu,
Nathan Savage Peters,
Eric Lee Cook,
Manave Coco Raza,
Catherine A. Gould,
Thomas John Thatcher,
Caitlin E. Hammerlink,
Brian Andrew Johnson,
Amanda Rose Holtman,
Sultan Imad Al-Sama,
Madison Christine Dirks,
Mohammed Shihata,
Sarah Deanne Davids,
Elliot Arthur Newberger,
Chad Tyler Easter,
Yujun Zhu,
Jacob Andrew Briette,
Ying Liu,
Morgan Kelly Vander Neck,
Yu Young So,
James Edward Dunn,
Madeline Gina Kolb,
Amy Elizabeth Lawrence,
Haley Brooke Nellis,
Evan Daniel Aubrey,
Kristen M. Slagle,
Ashley Michelle Danielson,
Valerie Jean Trimer,
Nicole Ashley Summers,
Crystal L. Slidord,
Alexandra Lunning,
Miranda Sue Walls,
Kala Elizabeth Nelson,
Brittany Shauna Anderson,
Alexandra Abreu,
Nicole Marie Peters,
Kelsey Stopak,
Emily Elizabeth Drummy,
Elizabeth C. Morales,
Haley Ray Burkhart,
Victor Manuel Valadez,
Lindsay Morgan Taylor,
Sean Edward Hickey,
Jenna Ray Oldrum,
Macario Bandera,
Mackenzie Eileen Brake,
Nicholas James Savage,
Natalie Raymer McCullough,
Anthony Eli Keirala,
Mackenzie Lee Phillips,
Zhao Wan Sai,
Lucy M. Lacasio,
Brandon Keith Brewer,
Jess Mackenzie Gabrick,
Frankie Unity Torbor,
Kylie Marie Grinenboom,
Joshua R. Neff,
Victoria Ann Emery, Lauren K. Idy, Emily I. Haynes, Ninki Dao.
Next, graduates from the College of Engineering.
President Lee, Provost Wickert, it is my privilege to present the Student Marshal from the College of Engineering, Hillary Kletcher, escorted by Dr. Amy Kalita, Associate Professor of Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering. Hillary is graduating concurrently with a Bachelor of Science degree in Biosystems Engineering and an MBA. Hillary has been very involved on campus, serving as president and vice president of the Iowa State student body and on the Alpha Gamma Delta's Executive Council. As a freshman, Hillary was Minnesota FFA state president. She has successfully juggled demanding responsibilities in her leadership positions and her college classes. Hillary has been on the Dean's List every semester and inducted into Tau Beta Pi and Cardinal Key Honor Society. She has received numerous prestigious awards, including the Wallace E. Barron All-University Senior Award and the Iowa State University Outstanding Student Leader Award. She has completed multiple internships at Cargill, U.S. Water Services, and DuPont Pioneer, and completed study abroad programs in Poland and Chile. Hilly will travel around the world after graduation before beginning her career with Cargill. She will serve as a senior business analyst on their strategy and business development team at their headquarters in Wayzata, Minnesota. Join me in congratulating Hillary.
Love you, Hillary.
Caitlin Taylor Mary Aldrich.
David Joseph Monahan.
Ben Thomas Waldschmidt.
Colton John Merrick.
Ryan J. Levan.
Barry David Bolton.
Clinton James Gross.
Zachariah Paul Wingall.
Joshua James Odell.
Brian Ishmael Martinez.
Zachary Till Wilnard.
Pete E.C. Christensen.
Luke Thomas Wagner.
Paul Edward Sodders.
Douglas Ashley Johnson.
Christopher David Schaff.
Samuel Oscar Sparland.
Lindsay Page Perendow.
Christopher Isley.
Haley Renee Hansen.
Daniel Joseph Reichers.
Lucas Allen Johnson.
Noah Tim Bergman.
Joshua Paul Dougal.
Scott Douglas Potter.
Joshua P. Adam.
Michael Scott Kelly.
Adam P. Braken.
Michael David Mead.
Jack Christopher Veretio.
Sabrina Lynn Gloria.
Skylar Dwight Shamish.
Joel Edward Lynch.
Everett James Lines.
Jake Matthew Callahan.
Robert James Gords.
Kristen Ellen Wasson.
Connor Claire Converse.
Robert Scott Kloster.
Michael William Beddars.
Jacob James Scott.
Bradley Lawrence Lawler.
Andrew Douglas Trexler.
Matthew A. Foreman.
Garrett Christian Coleman.
Joshua Ryan Follencap,
Michael Henry Smith,
Zachary Hunter Swanson,
Eric Scott Palmquist,
Madison Shaman Bishop,
Brett James Hansen,
Jordan Robert Cathy,
Ryan Michael Tweet,
Anthony Charles Starks,
Todd Donald Heydrich,
Corey Perkins Myers,
Travis John Heydrich,
Jonathan A. Seigan,
Charles Burton Roberson,
Caitlin Louise Drapau,
Zachary Ahmed Abdul Rahim,
Allison Renee Carter,
Joshua John Spangenberg,
Bradley Richard Young,
Kyle Paul Haugen,
Tyler Lee Wilson,
Morgan Taylor McCarthy,
Kyle Thomas Ralston,
Jacob Daniel Crow,
Brent Jerome Griffith,
Benjamin A. Kuhn,
Wyatt Dana Davis,
Ryan Christopher Zer,
Dayton James Hauer,
George Thomas Malukran,
Dylan Patrick McClung,
Aidan John Moffett,
Grant Herman,
Aaron J. Herman,
Chad Michael Allman,
Elizabeth Catherine Sexton,
Trudos Thomas Astrat,
Travis Stephen Niedenfuhr,
Nathaniel Curtis Steele,
Aaron Jason Swope,
David B. White,
David A. Shannett,
Brian Scott Moran,
Tyler Stephen Johnson,
Don Mitchell Santali,
Taylor P. Harris,
Haley Elizabeth Olson,
Nicholas Jackson David,
Molly Ann Schmackbach,
Joshua Stone Keefe Wall,
Lauren Marie Ruti,
Jesse Simon Studer,
Stephen Nathaniel Nealon,
Tucker Jordan Melvin,
Taylor Marie Gibney,
Samuel Edward John Wolfe,
Alex Matthew Johnson,
Philip J. Alarcon Foreman,
Brian James Shore,
Jacob Paul Stout,
Ichiro Wakabayashish,
Paul Ramon Gregory,
Christopher Lim,
Taylor Scott Francis,
Matthew Benjamin Backus,
Andrew Robert Kitahara,
Robert John Bromberrick,
Jacob Jeffrey Sporer,
Matthew David Zoff,
Kyle James Miller,
Colin M. Mackey,
Nathan Edward Alms,
Keith Andrew White,
Christopher C. Whitmore,
Don Francis J. Nika,
Brian Edward DePaw,
Benjamin Anders Kenneth Holgerson,
Drew Arthur Feniger,
Michael Scott Colby,
Taylor D. Welter,
Brett Robert Anderson,
Cameron C. Schlottfelt,
Eric Dean Flaming,
Benjamin D. Howell,
Grady Nathaniel Jensen,
Hunter Lee Huss,
Michael Todd Rook,
Jesus A. Hernandez,
Emmer Augustine Tiss,
Mukund R. Chudari,
Alex Christian Wibholm,
Aaron Kathleen Robinson,
Michael James Flannery,
Chen Tong Ko,
Zachary Davis Job Cooper,
Emery Stephen Trakoff,
Zachary Allen Lammy,
Blake Preston Burns,
Anna Nicole Rolfing,
Alex Benjamin Plyler,
Dawn M. Martz,
Melinda Tiss Hoover,
Gila Lawrence Evans,
Marissa Michelle Cohn,
James Mitchell Peters,
Connie Lynn Maluwelmeng,
Christian Jacob Jones,
Ryan James Renbarger,
Matthew John Peters,
Nicholas A. Montelibiano,
Joshua Douglas Hay,
Jessica Lynn Worth,
Yuan Tan,
Robert William Summers,
Gillian Liu,
Allison Ray Clark,
Vada Nadarakvik,
Rachel Nicole Oin,
Brittany Jean Andresen,
Logan John Bohm,
Daniel Gage Arbogast,
Daniel Paul Carlson,
Justin Blake Robinson,
Brett Allen Pothoff,
Vincent Joseph Diskel,
Eric Robert Soland,
Demmer Robert Harold,
Courtney M. Cyberleak,
Ben Boson,
Colin Douglas Ryan,
Daniel Markham Burton,
Alberto Gomez Estrada,
Jason Andrew Wasser,
Tyler Jacob Cobb,
Brian Joseph Thomas,
Alexander J. Reiner,
Michael C. Henderson,
Jared D. Scholerman,
Margaret Morris Holt,
Eric J. Ure,
Adam Goff,
Nathaniel Kingery,
Paul Richard Berquist,
Lin Chi,
Brian McKenzie Kirsch,
Xingwei Wang,
Pablo Enrique Fernandez,
Tian Yi Li,
Elizabeth K.N. Luong,
Yizi Wang,
Dong Kenneth Gilbert,
Michael Nicholas Deegan,
Tyler M. Quint,
Anthony C. Schilling,
Christina Marie Braber,
Mark Ritter,
Cody Allen Christensen,
Granit Voskji,
Kristen Elizabeth Clemens,
Connor Mark Tonys,
Sophia Marie Preston,
Matthew B. Tunnicliffe,
Chris John Reed,
Matthew Brian Thompson,
Megan Kathleen Sullivan,
Riley Ann Van Murrell,
Stephanie R. Bysinger,
Jordan Thomas Lenway,
Jesse Allen Holtscholgog,
Dean Matthew Witchelt,
Tina Kiai,
Nicholas Felicianos Ferreirael,
Alex Daniel Reed,
Keegan Douglas Driggs,
Austin Michael Hauser,
Ryan Lee Henderson,
Lee James Robinson,
Alex Joseph Sobotka,
Michael Armando Grusinski,
Guy McKinley Lasley,
Kyle Passini,
Megan Lorraine Winchell,
Omar Ahmed Al-Ajalouni,
Joshua Whitney,
Nicholas Daniel Schur,
Jevin Elmer Roseberg,
Joseph J. Hansen,
Anthony Joseph Pribble,
Michael Joseph Perkon,
Jacob John Noonan,
Chase N. Wallace,
Davis K. Lau,
Zachary David Brown,
Jonathan Labarge Morgan,
Aljon Ray Espada Bakdayan,
Jonathan DeBarge Morgan,
Neil Robert Crooks,
John Ronald Lund Numerick,
Paul Edward Kaufman,
Zhe Xiang Chin,
James Evan Hillmail,
Laura Rose Hokruffer,
Adam Robert Geisler,
John Michael Verhoef,
South Ryan Rickard,
William Eric Stile,
Kay Drigringer McNeely,
Matthew James Klein,
Mackenzie Marcus Mackey,
Parker Ben Uphoff,
Abdullah Anwar Abdullah,
Jacob Roy McCrae,
Michael Murray Dopko,
Grant David Ropes,
Laramie Thomas Heiser,
Clayton Matthew Bubb,
Zachary Andrew Roeder,
Cameron Richard Pomeroy,
Esa Joseph Dorkamp,
Zachary J. Cloney,
Kyle McNabb,
David Gred Malang,
Tanner Logan Hamela,
Daniel Jacob Clemens,
Phillips Gregory Gilbertson,
Colin R. Schmidt,
Robert Joseph Anderson,
Paige Ariel Kupfer,
Eric Ryan Mack,
Danielle Nicole Polk,
Tyler Gregory Becker,
James Lee Wernemont,
Melissa Lynn Mika,
Jordan David Newell,
Rochelle Louise Starrett,
Christian Gregory Miller,
Michael Scott Libby,
Alexander Roy Martin,
Kyle Anthony Bosley,
Dylan Ann Glock,
Cody Christian Hanika,
Ashlyn Amanda Milbreath,
Corey Lee Oldfield,
Caitlin Ann Carlson,
Absub Kim,
Margaret C. Schlingen,
Eric John McKeepeak,
Dalton Lee Saylor,
Andrew James Gumpert,
Eriwash Charuvanga Simagaralau,
Dustin James LaFrance,
John James Gorski,
Daniel John O'Brien,
Mitchell L. Harger,
Sanvisna Kogalin,
Matthew Richard Whitehouse,
Madison Ruth Lutz,
Evan Douglas Domek,
Renee L. Rathjen,
Michael Brooks McWhorter,
Jacob Christopher Sigler,
Jacob Lee Rudrud,
Holly J. Bixby,
Brandon J. Sammons,
Abby Marie Brown,
Arlette Arceli Martinez,
David Matthew Stuckey,
Mason Darrell Savage,
Brandon Scott Heath,
Adam L. Wolber,
Riley Michael Milou,
Joseph David Machad,
John Mao,
Connor Jeffrey Hakes,
Barzan,
Grant Thomas McDonald,
Rong Cheng Zhu,
Yang Zhao,
Samuel Anthony Miller,
Craig Brian Blass,
Jonathan Peter Mass,
Corey Jean Drost,
Mason Todd Berhecke,
Kyle Joseph Peters,
Tyler James Bennett,
Brandon Michael Haberl,
Jared Samala Sansomong,
Cole Evan Chestnut,
Aaron Marie Koenigs,
Cade William Birch,
Maria Corso Drops,
Xavier James Grither,
Nathaniel Justice Perkins,
Clayton J. Hamilton,
Lucan Chan,
Caitlin R. DeVoe,
Dylan James Eink,
Jace A. Klein,
Timothy Connor Banks,
Tyler S. Rao,
Aaron Lane Het,
Quentin L. Schneider,
Kenzie J. Sissel,
Bryce Allen Pollett,
Christopher W. Gutzloff,
Michael Vincent Bondi,
Peter Elliott Batsdorf,
Kelly Hui Shen Chu,
Ryan Michael Horak,
Michelle Kai N. Chu,
Brandon Lee Bivens,
Natalie Sales,
Austin Jeffrey Horner,
Zershi O,
Andrew James Hansen,
Andre Soon,
Tyler Dwayne Burrell,
J.D. Lowe,
Catalina Parada,
Brad James Ryan,
Yilong Lu,
Evie Shelley Go,
Osheng Queen,
Yi Shen Tan,
Dinarokio Avilas Jimerez,
Shun Ming Chong,
Stephen Moses Cho,
Ashley Sue Lee Young,
Eric George Harwegger,
Alan Wei Cheng Lee,
Katie Irene Lindahl,
Kyle Austin Roberts,
Kwong Hu,
Benjamin Allen Swartzrock,
Caitlin Marie Sporletter,
Jonathan Roland Martin,
Corey Jordan Nordstrom,
Benjamin A. Mishkowicz,
Renee Lenz Salinas,
Hunter Anthony Follen,
Del N. Zug,
Samuel Joseph Nielsen,
Nicholas James Bergfeld,
Zechariah F. Heimer,
Benjamin Gerard Crawford,
Eli B. Helling,
Austin L. Friedman,
Lucas Michael Blondell,
Tyler A. Hollenkamp,
Laurel A. Meyer,
King Trung Young,
Anthony Donald Jacobson,
Nancy Pong,
Michael Scott Larson,
Moses Contreras Rodmez,
Sean T. Van Wielden,
Mata Azam,
Samuel Charles Annis,
Dylan Lee Rankin,
Casey John Schwichtenberg,
Gravros R. de Margaritas,
Blake Edward Warenma,
Ismael Jose Rivera Delgado,
Cal B. Fisher,
Sebastian M. Garcia Pina,
Jonathan David Contag,
Dan Michael Lopez Rivera,
Catherine E. Coker,
Edgardo Jose Diaz Santiago,
Eli C. Reiser,
Brody Dean Johnson,
Kelsey Camelia Burt,
Edwin Orlando Martinez Velquez,
Michael John Gunther,
Caleb Christensen Watson,
Adam Tyler Lichty,
Jordan J. Vaughn,
Nicholas William Berkey,
Christopher J. Lee,
Mason Allen Tennekite,
Luke William Connor,
Dylan Robinson,
Don Andrew Holscher,
Alexandra Rose Schrader,
Logan A. Abling,
David Matthew Erickson,
Tyler Jacob Reiser,
Philip Teen Boy,
Henry Xing Chen,
Moraes Daniel Sadek de Santos,
Yan Chong,
Jordan Lewis Sweetberg,
Denian Bo,
Zach R. Hyen,
Elio Chong Lee,
Joshua T. Clausen,
Yifang Zhang,
Jacob M. Neff,
Din Char,
Jill Michelle Schoberg,
Deacon Yang,
Lindsay M. Solheid,
Dun Hao Lo,
Aaron Kelly Boysen,
Yidong Lu,
Kyle and Brandon Kada,
Dong Tiang,
Daniel Timothy Mackey,
Weitong Luang,
Christian Edward Pinnell,
Asong Lin,
Aaron Marie Hallisey,
Ying Kong Peng,
Estefanos Matthew Fairchild,
Di Hao Liao,
Tiffany Sumyi Lam,
Di Tao Lu,
David William Gardner, Ryan J. Stoner,
Yu Jing Kok,
Molly Francis Parsons,
Keishing Sheng,
Cody J. Hancock,
Dor Yosri Korolos,
Dion Saffron Ploso,
Casper Ryan Artiser,
Andrew Edward Fogarty,
Deku Kong,
Andrew Stephen Moon,
Young Jing Park,
Mitchell James Bogey,
Jung Lu,
Nibiu Mikias,
Lucas Jung,
Rachel Lynn Collingsworth,
Todd Benjamin Hullup,
Jack T. Poppenberg,
Austin McCall Freeberger,
Deanna Lynn Clark,
Den Fu,
Tyler Collin Smith,
Diksha Jinja,
Boniface Benedict Umkini,
Tyler David Coffey,
Ryan Joseph Spellerberg,
Yi Yi Ling,
Patrick Michael Caldrin,
Nicholas A. Jorve,
Michael Joseph Hauptmann,
Adam John Gigstad,
Zachary Joseph Verbeck,
Brianna Ling Rodriguez,
Nicholas Cole Dugan,
Megan Colleen Anderson,
Nathan T. Ike,
Benjamin Meyer,
Preston E. Norville,
Jesus Vila,
Cody John Bell,
Juan Hong Zhu,
Brianna Nicole Huth,
Jose Manuel Martinez Meza,
Anna Grace Fleckenstein,
Dong Ching,
Nicole Suzanne Kittleson,
Dong Thomas Dowd,
Emily G. Nyberg,
Jonathan Kiner Davis Yakokis,
Matthew Eric Erisman,
Shahid Numan Taha,
Daniel I. Thayer,
Bill Paul Eichel,
Michael Zeke Goebel,
William Scott Rockman,
Justin Robert Danko,
Jacob George Cathermer,
Jaden Lee Denito,
Arlen Stephen Burrows,
Michael Darren Benson,
Sarah Ann Ulmer,
Adam C. Aljets,
Mohammed Rayshed Mohammed Sobe,
Salvador Sanchez Mercado,
Thomas A. Shileisman,
Christian Colby Wing,
Alec Thomas Shalaka,
Timothy Roger Hargreaves,
Taylor M. Matson,
Russell Lewis Novotny,
Nolan Clay Van Russum,
Alex Martins DeCosta Grant,
Adam Patrick Weber,
John Tyler Freund,
Jordan Thomas Krug,
Margaret Ann Monson,
Dahumi Zulkifli,
Caitlin Marie Schiltz,
Makako Charles Makum Bilewa,
Michael Thomas Macris,
Amir Afif Jaluddini,
Joseph Thomas Marovich,
Muhammad Salahudi Razali,
Kirk Stephen Peterson,
Muhammad Afif Adnan,
William J. Park,
Ahmed Iraq bin Othman,
Christopher J. Lewandowski,
Muhammad Azim Zamsari,
Samuel J. Butson,
Muhammad Asiraf Samduth Sudin,
Jose Alfredo Joaquin,
Mosim Burhanuddin,
Rafal A. Barabas,
Ibtisam Atham,
Lauren Michelle Akami Diaz,
Tyler Jordan Broik,
Timothy Cepeda Chargualaf,
Philip D. Molnar,
Yu Hui Louis,
Seth Joseph Thomas George,
Yong J. Lim,
Yi Chao Yang,
Randall Gambrill Lenards,
Maxwell Calvin Wolf,
Yong Ching Si,
Michael Wade Strawn,
Alexander Tyler Edgerton,
Van Xiai,
Brennan Kelly,
Donggang Zong,
Winston A. Rosinger,
Jin Lee,
Micah J. Rambo,
Ethan Eugene Bolander,
Mohammed Ayad Darwish,
Tyler Joseph Seibert,
Jordan Anthony Studer,
Nicholas Hans Pirote,
Nicholas Pierre Boudreau,
Muhammad Iqbal Faran McYusuf,
Brian J. Anderson,
Men Pa,
Amy Marie Seibert,
Manuel Seyo Elabaju,
Angadbir Singh Sabherwal,
Catherine Marie Neal,
Maria Darlene Blanek,
Mohammed Ashor,
John Robert Nagel,
Gao Zheng,
Cody Tyler Pape, Justin David Heim,
Min Hao Li,
Michael Alexander Kirsch,
Yuzhan Xiao,
Isaac Joseph Wiltgen,
Yang Yang,
Matthew Gerald Meyer,
Zhen Gan Zhao,
Connor Matthew Olson,
Arif Kamal Ibram,
Luke Curtis Motley,
Nathan Gerard Podjenski,
Grant Daniel Jensen,
Stephen Michael Patterson,
Paige Nicole Ruggles,
Evan Michael Perez,
Elise Marie Backstrom,
Karen Arlene Dow,
Aaron Carl Melser,
Tao Zhao,
Benjamin Wendell Williams,
Yutong Wu,
Rachel L. Wilkin,
Hamad Parto Desfroli,
Nicholas Paul Dubois,
Zhejiang Jai, Michael Edmund Rouch, Connor Thomas Condon, April Elizabeth Braze, Kon Ming Ning, Kosi Daji Sesho, Paul Myraim Kokagu, Young Chen Chi, Ji Zhang Song,
And now, graduates from the College of Human Sciences. Dean Pamela White will present the college's student marshal to President Leith.
President Leith and Provost Wickard, the first student to receive a degree from the College of Human Sciences is our student marshal, Kate Bruce. She's escorted today by Sarah Bennett, lecturer in the Department of Apparel, Events, and Hospitality Management. Kate, from Wheaton, Illinois, is graduating summa cum laude with a bachelor's degree in apparel, merchandising, and design. She was the first ISU student to experience a coveted internship spot with Kate Spade, New York. Her design skills have earned her the top designer honors at Omaha Fashion Week and the ISU Fashion Show, as well as an appearance at the International Textiles and Apparel Association Annual Conference. Kate also co-produced the ISU Fashion Show, one of the largest student-run fashion shows in the world. Kate will move to New York City this summer to continue her fashion design career. Join me in congratulating Kate.
That ain't an easy gig.
Run. High five us all.
Megan Jean McDonald.
Bailey Michelle Zoomer.
Alyssa Marie Cry.
Joe Ferrochio Chavez.
Jackson Allen Morris.
Kayla Renee Dyer.
Anna Catherine Dowd.
Molly Lynn Cole.
Matthew Dean Harm.
Ellen Ann Sufen.
Joseph L. Webb.
Kayla Nicole Albert.
Tessa N. Delaria.
Dora Lindsay Miller.
Megan Leanna Miller.
Tara Rose Sloan.
Emily Grace Unkrich.
Tatiana Isabo Grozy.
Nicole Madison Kress.
Ann Kathleen Schlink.
Caitlin Elizabeth Hennings.
Brittany L. Kellaway.
Samantha Christine Zust.
Courtney M.P. Brunson.
Sabrina Lene McKeever.
Laura Elizabeth Paulson.
Allison Christine Larkin.
Brittany Ann Byers.
Lauren Elizabeth Rollins.
Sarah M. Kemp.
Lydia Francis Tucker.
Sarah Grace Gale.
Chelsea K. Elizabeth Blake.
Rita Marie Smith.
Kenora Shanice Wallace.
Kristen Elizabeth Swanke.
Amur Metwali.
Yi Song.
Yulia Vandemona Lazarenko.
Baba Oyoung.
Emily Christine Cleland.
Yale Yu.
Erin Elizabeth Steinhardt.
Amber K. Johnson.
Elaine Grace Crawford.
Rachel Noel Roberts.
Samantha Lee McPherson.
Mackenzie Lynn Keller.
Maggie Marie Fisher.
Nathan J. Walker.
Lisa Marie Campbell.
Ario H. Feza.
Gibson J. Akers.
Elizabeth Ann Ulrichsen.
Apriel Kathleen Kugler.
Lizette Alvarez.
Alyssa Lynn Nagel.
Dane Matthew Brewer.
Callie Sue Chambers.
Nancy Elso Corona.
Ashley Elizabeth Kleesner.
Dustin Douglas Young.
Alexander Inbody.
Mahogany Medosa Staunton.
Kexon Tong.
Haley Sue Wandro.
Crishelda Winnette Green.
Abigail Ruth Elson.
One Lam Pak.
Hannah Rose Hoke.
Yi Yi Shi.
Sarah Ann Turk.
Boya Luo.
Allie Ray Mormon.
Ian Mitchell Johnson.
Billy K. Schumacher.
Tan Chin Win.
Rachel Ruth Zerke.
Ksenia Koniko.
Bethany Page Sauer.
Rebecca J. Frick Lench.
Anna Dice.
Kelly Jeanette Cisco.
Brandy K. Wilkins.
Emma Marie Lubin.
Caitlin Marie Holcomb.
Megan Elizabeth Hedges.
Haley Brianne Larson.
Jamie L. Johnson.
Juliana Sanchez.
Teresa Mary Franco.
Sabrina Lee Skirton.
Christina Meisner.
Billy Christine Anderson.
Taylor Christine Ward.
Danisha Luray.
Kara Michelle Matheson.
Marissa Lynn Ann Matson.
Hannah Marie Wah Fraser.
Samantha Margaret Cartier.
Hannah M. Buchanan.
Ulysses Hilya Erickson.
Olivia Sarah Catherine McCauley.
Emily Grace Epperson.
Leah Maria Kane.
Morgan Ray Elliott.
Rachel Erin Dolahanty.
Kelsey Lynn Matog.
Annika Morgan McCroskey.
Heather LML Maines Raver.
Grayson Ledoux.
Morgan E. Schilling.
Allison Page Landsman.
Taylor Emery Ryberg.
Emily Ann Walker.
Leah Catherine Ryberg.
Hannah Emily Steenbach.
Jennifer Keats Snow.
Maria Elizabeth Dixon.
Abigail Marlena.
Ashley Ryan Tingley.
Avery K. Bloom.
Molly Elizabeth Otzer.
Kelseline Kokenauer.
Reagan Lee Renaud.
Caitlin Marie Milligan.
Charmin Caitlin Ann Romiti.
Emily Ann Weiskup.
Brianna Marie Hatfield.
Jason Edward Bird.
Chloe Rose Irene Schlunt Lundquist.
Macy Noel Hoover.
Caitlin Brianne Connor.
Nina Rose Strawlin.
Megan Taylor Lane.
Jennifer Marie Gibbons.
Natalie Joan Andrews.
Alexander Benjamin Young.
Lisa K. Tiedemann.
Grant Michael Stahulik.
Amy Christine Porath.
Rachel Ellen Gaffney.
Jessica Lynn Ann Boone.
Haley Jo Snicker.
Jenna Lynn Holtkamp.
Carrie Lynn Hicks.
Stephanie Ray Clements.
Aaron Lee Haben.
Jennifer Sherry Field.
Brad Freeman.
Isla Heder.
Addison Gates Peterson.
Anthony Joseph Lazard.
Abigail Ann Perkins.
Abby Sontag Francis.
Cassandra Hope Britt.
Morgan Taylor Keisler.
Haley Dykehouse.
Kirsten E. Fogelson.
Avery Brooke Kite.
Jennifer Juarez Perez.
Haley Alexandra Losov.
Jocelyn Margarita Reyes.
Alexandra Elizabeth Moore.
Griselda Karina Rodriguez.
Bailey McCabe Parmley.
Jessica Lesiania Luna.
Brianna Elizabeth Biggs.
Emily Elizabeth Sherman.
Marissa Nicole Neuenhaus.
Jessica Jo Isolini.
Hannah Marie Eckerman.
Meredith Allison Willis.
Paige Elizabeth Weideman.
Brooke Lynn DiCarlo.
Jared Patrick Donahue.
Caitlin Rose Clevenger.
Elizabeth Marie Swatz,
Tierney Elizabeth Gerlach,
Taylor D. Lynch,
Alexandria Nicole Monday,
Gabrielle Marie Grant,
Sarah Elizabeth Coyton,
Brianne Marie Vogel,
Tori Lynn Fonku,
Brian Daniel Haley,
Anna Blair Hoke,
Caitlin Meredith King,
Laura Elizabeth Francis,
Caitlin Brooke Yunker,
Megan Elizabeth Ludwig,
Emma Johanna Nielsen,
Colton J.A. McConaughey,
Morgan Ryan Patson,
Caitlin Lee Glidden,
Megan Ranshaw Adams,
Madison Nicole Byer,
Tiffany E. Tyne,
Katie Danielle Dirksen,
Jessica Regenscheiden,
Allie Michelle Koshak,
Dina Rose Bassett,
Aubrey A. Hill,
Jennifer Lynn Hampy,
Anita Mae Montgomery,
Catherine Patricia Pusey,
Erin Wenas Wajia,
Elizabeth Grace Blom,
Jennifer C. Knapp,
Caitlin Elizabeth Pottier,
Scott James Pothorf,
Amanda Mae Baumgartner,
Morgan Marie Jerk,
Amanda Lynn Furch,
Catherine E. Dilly,
Jessa Lee Doolin,
Danielle Morgan Grimm,
Emma Lynn Anderson,
Harley Allison Judd,
Brooke Bennett Denisek,
Celeste N. Southall,
Chelsea Aline Ott,
Madison Derrera Haynes,
Haley Janelle Weimer-Skirts,
Caitlin E. Swartz,
Ashley K. Vernatke,
Kendall Joe Ryan,
Gray Allen Blacksford,
Emily Louise Merritt,
Testa Joe Masters,
Kayla Nicole Halverson,
Alyssa Ann Trumbauer,
Grace Caroline Mandich,
Tina Marie Steidert,
Ruby Jan,
Hannah M. Dewey,
Tori Renee Mateer,
Casey Lauren Durda,
Stephen Jacob Carlson,
Molly Catherine McGraw,
Christopher Shane Kopnick,
Ann McCormick Sullivan,
Ronald Allen Mikos,
Dina Marguerite Miller,
Samantha Lynn Lorenz,
Morgan Catherine Brown,
Sydney Lee Moore,
Michelle Renee Summers,
Allison Marie Tukolsky,
Courtney Marie Carnes,
Brian Dewey Lee,
Andrea O. Knudsen,
Darian Ray Woods,
Jessica Marie Farrell,
Spencer Thomas Kane,
Haley Marie Jass,
Brenda Marie Wetzel,
Solomon A. Asatas,
Lindsay Christina Petty,
Oliver Tasha Shank,
Danielle Marie Bursell,
Nicole E. Paulson,
Monica Lynn Harvey,
Molly Catherine Seibel,
Tyler S. Torkelson,
Elizabeth D. Nichols,
Jeffrey Wendell Henry,
Jenna Ann Roding,
Abby Faith Jeffries,
Caroline Claire Weeks,
Maria Kathleen Sontag,
Becca Lynn Skobihaka,
Tatiana Elise Galvin,
Amanda Lauren Miller,
Asia Lynn Barr,
Brigitta L. Breemner,
Jalisa M. Brown,
Emma Suzanne Peterson,
Hajar Agafar,
Kristen Ellis Adol,
Caitlin Marie Orley,
Mary Noel Martin,
Sydney Ann Stecker,
Abigail Ann Breda,
Caitlin Mary Donovan,
Evan Scott Durkoff,
Mary Angelica Larson,
Austin J. Smith,
Mackenzie Joanna Crowell,
Amanda Lynn Baker,
Sydney Danielle Davis,
Courtney Lynn Oddie,
Mathilde Renee Jones,
Caroline Ann Harris,
Megan Francis Russell,
Anna Marie Yokila,
Lindsay A. Spratt,
Michaela A. Moffett,
Megan Marie Ellis,
Madison Ann Marie Bogeyer,
Heather Ray Malsum,
Tiffany Marie Allen,
Emily Lauren Kiefer,
Maria Martha Catherine Dowd,
Eva Soria,
Brittany Marie Johnson,
Maria Christine Gannon,
Kelly Mackenzie O'Connor,
Marissa M. Fellens,
Kaylee Susan Hines,
Emily Lee Shasteshka,
Samantha Jo Thornton,
Amanda Elizabeth Breeze,
Heather Verley Crandall,
Niveen Jalfi,
Crystal Dawn Sankey,
Nicole Jo McCrae,
Hannah Christine Statler,
Bailey Morgan Keys,
Katie Elizabeth Spear,
Ashley Marie Moyna,
Abby Marie Anderson,
Adrian Dorez Miller.
Junior Salvador Jaime.
Jenna L. Bird.
Sarah E. Atin.
Hannah Christina Swanson.
Nicole A. Wong.
Courtney J. Barber.
Christine Marie Soroka.
Travis J. Newman.
Madison Ray Ferguson.
Jacob D. Pinelli.
Kinsey Nicole Burrell.
Courtney Ann Utterson.
Michaela Ann Nealand.
Brianna Nicole Coolidge.
Brianna I. Meyer.
Kelsey Marie Kunkelman.
Marmar Villas.
Caitlin Elizabeth Hones.
Asia Williams.
Elizabeth Ellen DeWolf.
Reagan Francon Franchon.
Scott Joseph Cicchiarelli.
Sydney Danielle Wallace.
Kellyanne Weens.
Olivia Byrne Rindle.
Terrence C. Phillips.
Caitlin Rose Vahoski.
Sean Michael Spear.
Claire Elizabeth Belon.
Austin Matthew Ritter.
Sarah J. Bailey.
Elaine R. Sterney.
Vanessa Phoebe Cooper.
Zachary Nelson Doyle.
Lisa Kirk.
Olivia Ray Springer.
Dana Rose Jacobson.
Jenna Christine Wilson.
Jesus Ortiz Diaz.
Megan Joanne Ealings.
Matthew Owen Bunnell.
Erica Denise Daniels.
Christopher M. Melvin.
Abby Ann Nielsen.
Tyler Scott Witchman.
Austin Earl Thompson.
Danae Dawn Smith.
Jessica Nicole Yeager.
Anika C. Wallenschauer.
Allison Elizabeth Royer.
Alexander Maxine McGinnis.
Kayla Marie Halterman.
Brianne M. Gates.
Kelsey Nicole Rogers.
Claire Christina Navratil.
Autumn Ashley McGill.
Carolyn Marie Victor.
Caitlin Ann Van Wyck.
Samantha May DeBryan.
Catherine Elizabeth Juba.
Kayla June Com.
Rose Ellen Kiplinger.
Kativa Marie Eckholt.
Melissa M. Burnett Larkins.
Blaine Heather Mahal.
Lindsay Teresa Sampson.
Morgan Marie Hooser.
Julie Marie Hagan.
Emily R. Bird.
Kaylin Ann Huffman.
Jessica Jimenez.
Rachel Elizabeth Meredith.
Maya Juam Palma.
Kimberly E. Orland.
Elizabeth Kathleen Johnson.
Emily Lynn Gerst.
Bridget Sarah Conradi.
Gabrielle Heather King.
Becca Gail Coleman.
Gina Ray Tracy.
Danielle Renee Cross.
Christopher James Holton.
Karen Elizabeth Voldy.
Taylor Janae Roos.
Lauren K. Millen.
Yi Jiao.
Jill Taylor Krygowski.
Annette Avery Bozeman.
Tori Nicole Hudson.
Morgan Lynn Menson.
Melissa Marie Zano.
Megan Elizabeth Black.
Shannon Jean Hepner.
Susanna Marie Wymore.
Audrey Nicole Rouse.
Logan Michael Wood.
Kelsey Rebecca Neingard.
Emily Nicole Smith.
Jasmine Patricia Morina.
Haley Denise Main.
Courtney Smith.
Nicholas Jennings Eller.
Sandra E. Pappas. Paul Lyle McMorphin. Andrew Cha. Nancy Lopez.
Look how many have left. Look how many have left already. Your engineers were a big group.
Yeah. Look at the people are splitting early.
I know. So rude.
Get into their seats.
And finally, graduates from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
President Leith, Provost Wickert, the first student to receive a diploma from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences is our student marshal, Nicole Suchland. Nicole is graduating summa cum laude with a GPA of 3.94 and a double major in communication studies and public relations. Nicole is a member of multiple honor societies, an ambassador for our college, a leader in service and academic clubs, and a proud 3-time intramural champion. Nicole is admired by faculty for her academic achievement, creativity, and positive approach. She never sees roadblocks, only opportunities. Nicole is escorted by Aaron Wilgenbusch, senior lecturer in the Greene School of Journalism and Communication. Following graduation, Nicole is moving to Colorado, where she has accepted a position with a software company. Please join me in congratulating Nicole.
Jacob L. DeHide.
Cole Tyler Anderson.
Amanda Lee Loomis.
Don Joseph Callahan.
Lysandra Villa.
Lucas Wyatt Goose.
Krista Leva Clark.
Wally Carl Gammon.
Francesca M. D. Johnson.
Ray Thomas Alesso.
Lauren Elizabeth Greif.
Matthew Todd Barker.
Elise Marie Miller.
David Daniel Hammerstead.
Lauren Angela Winter.
Niall Andre Engelhart.
Heather Dawn Wilson.
Kendall John Gast.
Sarah Azam.
Kristen E. Jones.
Iman Erika Kashmola.
Melissa K. Holler.
Anna R. Rogers.
Gabriella G. Berka.
Matthew Gray Elert.
Diana Karen Rios.
Elizabeth Laura Walezian.
Anna Ho V. Noon.
Brendan Michael Harnan.
Sarah Elizabeth Klein.
Xinyi Peng.
Kimberly Sulema Desara.
Xiao Di Lu.
L.T. Kostelny.
Ren Chi Chang.
Samantha Rose Barafato.
Xiao Yu Kang.
Kelsa Renee Parker.
Yuan Shu.
Alex J. Halverson.
Linwal Xiao.
Austin Harley Schmidt.
Andrea K. Wester.
Allie Nicole Hutchinson.
Madeline Marie Moleli.
Marcella Michelle Christina.
Haley Jean Washcott.
Alyssa Ann Arbol.
Laura Ann Fisher.
Joshurli Lunai Methertes.
Derek McDonald.
Brittany Jane A. Ross.
Madison Ann Lee.
Leslie Ann Nicole.
Rachel Mariah Thomas.
Jeffrey A. Gustafson.
Alexander Brendan Day.
Nathan Robert Bond.
Hyun A. Jeon.
Taylor Dean Fernholz.
Yu Jeong So.
Paige Renee Sassman.
Lauren Melissa Gimmestad.
David Edward Dobler.
Samantha Marie Oman.
Kyle Jacob Schaefbauer.
Jordan Alexa Jaleesa Kane.
Christopher C. Martin.
Brenna Ann Borman.
Derek Kenneth Merrill.
Haley Ann Jensen.
Alexandra Jane Kontz.
Victoria Ashley Jordan.
Shannon Lee Adesco.
Colleen Lockhart Foster.
Vanessa Ellison Leon.
Jenna Engebretson.
David Alexander Thompson.
Cassidy K. Fisher.
Coulter Williams.
Anna Marie Heindeman.
Samuel T. Vanderforst.
Zoe Catherine Collins.
Peter Briardi O'Brien.
Madison Renee Van Gundy.
Joshua John Foss.
Ella Mary Frazier.
Robert Craig Stoka.
Caitlin Carol Bunt.
Justin Edward Farmer.
Patience Dubilo Unzombo.
Whitney M. Schmidt.
Haley Marie Beck.
My daughter, Amy Joy Heberlin.
Kaylee Carter Hulick.
Elizabeth Ann Dreesen.
Heather Lynn O'Brien.
Laura Lynn Holsart,
Emily Lynn Olberding,
Kathleen Dawn Barker,
Emily K. Eppins,
Morgan Wright,
Julie Cantrell Paulson,
Del Lynn Larson,
Melissa Laura Bryant,
Spencer Jeffrey Hyde,
Earl Herr,
Zachary P. Bowerman,
Hei In Jung,
Michael Joseph Luscombe,
Shohan Leo,
Paige Victoria Rowan,
Zainab Jallo,
Brianna Mackenzie Michelson,
Raz Atika Maud Rosley,
Haley Marie Denendal,
Samantha Lee Blaker,
Alvaro Benjamin Cordero,
Taylor Christine Tenhouse,
Michael Avaros,
Wenyao Luo,
Colin Zachary Cedo,
Lu Yao Tian,
Elizabeth Dirk Gus,
Yu Ying Lu,
Brittany Nicole Davenport,
Guang Lu,
Brittany Eileen Kutzman,
Di Sun,
Jihoon Lee,
Xiao Bing Zhang,
Brianne Elizabeth Anderson,
Elizabeth Lynn Witchers,
Zachary John Clemens,
Alexandria M. McGuire,
Bailey Brooker,
Alyssa Gonzalez,
Carson Dean Petty,
Justin James Pearson,
Catherine Terrace Dolzal,
Andrew Temperley,
Anthony Joseph Bader,
Reed Vernon Reeson,
Kyle Kimberlin Volvag,
Aaron Perry Roberts,
Brell Old Bemis,
Andrew J. Richards,
Leka Sompakara,
Zachary A. Benson,
Dina Rebecca Hitrichson,
Scott Mason Saunders,
Christina D. Dittmer,
Erin Catherine June Furley,
Yanni Cancel Ramirez,
Alec James Underwood,
Oakley Ryan Bandy,
Alicia Leanne Olson,
Dawn M. Carber,
Elisa M. Mason,
Shelby Lynn Simmons,
David Munene Umurichia,
Rachel San Juan Geronimo,
Felicity Jane Wyatt Meads,
Amy Christine Solbalda,
Kristen Lee Skateland,
Jordan Nicole Peterson,
Christian Anthony Weiland,
Catherine Krause Emmerich,
Lindsay Ann O'Brien,
Danielle Sitzman,
Joy Marie Smith,
Alexander Marie Bond,
Tierney J. Robinson,
Natasha Paige Boritskova,
Amy Samantha Barnhart,
Rachel Marie Leum,
Samantha Reichek,
Meryl Jane Onan,
Chloe Catherine Stinman,
Cassandra M. Sievert,
John Chern Tan,
Ketrin Vic Oker,
John Jing Tan,
Kayla Whitty,
Brian Andrew Keck,
Caitlin Taylor Caradis,
John Joseph Shepard,
Kate Johanna Cruz,
Melissa Vega,
Madeline May Losby,
Brandon David Emerson,
Brittany Faye Goring,
Aaron Jeffrey Johnson,
Cole James Westfall,
Kevin Daniel Barron,
Philip Scott Lund,
Rosana Blanco Prado,
Don Williams McGarvey,
Maria Alexandra Larazabal Carrillo,
Allison Megan Kaiser,
Maria Gabriela Garro,
Nadara L. Stokes,
Jalia Brianna Arlington,
Shannon Leah Ghost,
Trang H. Boy,
Essensu Bucky,
Ellen Ann Rigol,
Katie Elizabeth Lucci,
Amber Justina Carpenter,
Denjeva Nadara Wisarne,
Marissa K. Walseth,
Joseph C. Metzger,
Meredith Kaylin Cook,
Jordan Michelle Jones,
Elijah Christian Decius,
Raven Don Luther,
Hamad Salaheldin Abbas,
Isabel Sam Rosu Vaughn,
Ross Michael Serena,
Kiki John,
Jacob Grant Wilson,
Jamie Leanne Hartwig,
Aaron Rose Norton,
Abigail Lee Cox,
Thurston Jerome Gable,
Kathlena Brodel Rote,
Subin Kim,
Patricia Canciono,
Belinda Y. Mahama,
William Patrick Norton,
Alberto Lara Palafox,
Xu Yang Sung,
Yi Rui Tan,
Nathan Lee Smith,
J. Yi Poon,
Gil Cloud Hulse,
Brittany M. Miller,
Kendra Ashley Coleman,
Rudy Tyler Villafane,
Yuhan Lim,
Hannah Rose Wiedemeyer,
Rod Mashes Iwate,
Caitlin Jennifer Little,
Kip C. Paulson,
Sarah Elizabeth Luth,
Cameron B. Thompson,
Madeline Ann Gould,
Bofarzo Grace Martagrira,
Jessica Ann Kuhlman,
Eustaciu Desiree Dalswell,
Janelle Nicole Riednauer,
Veronica Ray Middlebrooks,
Mackenzie Janice Twyman,
Angel Raimundo,
Gerald L. Rose,
Anita Lisa Fompanatha,
Dominic Maxwell Hagar,
Dara Brianne Higgins,
John Michael Pacer,
Denisha Angel Mixon,
Tasha Renee Palacios,
Mark Nicholas Hamosh,
Danielle Sue Morsehead,
Brendan Harris Maxwell,
Carmen Cower Ballaghan,
Gabriel I. Luna,
Antinchala L. Weiss,
Perry Olan Ruaju Alamind Ayini,
Colleen Summer Wyndham,
Miranda K. Bowers,
Jordan Marie Bozek,
Bailey Page Kanke,
Edie Suzanne Wildman,
Courtney Brownsworth,
and Catherine Mice,
Kyle David Bushnell,
Maisa Ali Al-Wahabi,
Leah Marie Schneider,
Urja Shaw,
Mackenzie Elaine Hobson,
Shelby Joe Dill,
Rachel Marie Ingram,
Jessica Rose Serpa,
Jamie Louise Ricks,
Lisa Nicole Brandos,
Natalie Claire Prater,
Brianna Lynn Lewandowski,
Lauren Lee Jensen,
Christopher G. Lawrence,
Melissa Marie Hawk,
Lauren Abelgar Vigar,
Megan Nicole Heimerman,
Amanda Lynn Gorniak,
Walker Elizabeth Nisi,
Dennis Danilevich Tamiev,
Thaddeus Stephen Duluth,
Claire E. Maximovich,
Danielle Marie Arola,
Kelly Fuling Shiro,
Elia J. Foster,
Rachel M. Vipond,
Jessica Grace Bales,
Thomas S. Hunky,
David Frederick Kroner,
Edwige Mikondo Mafuta,
Roberto Andres Cobian,
Shui Chen Luan,
Michael Robinson Mosquera,
Emily Ann Tigges,
Timothy Dennis Copey,
Joseph Allen Smith,
Diego de Uces Salamanca Arroyo,
Courtney Nicole Richards,
Quinton Jamin DeVreris,
Ellery Alexandria Laurie,
Abigail Mackenzie Markland,
Amanda Margaret Mullen,
Rachel Marie Welch,
Caitlin Marie Osterman,
Yume Allison Liao,
Clayton Neal Short,
Rachel Ann Gilman,
Lucas Daniel Odlin,
Michelle Renee Goodman,
Anne Charlene Sposetto,
Denny L. Walsh,
Erin Kathleen Torkelson,
Tyler James Cahill,
Kelly Goggin,
Laura Jean Fisher,
Matthew Joseph Bullard,
Corey Joseph Banks,
Molly Nicole Christensen,
Whitney Elizabeth Graves,
Annie Nicole Vogler,
James Vance Park,
Colby Lynn Schulten,
Aaron Douglas Hohenston,
Michelle Riza Sievers,
Jessica Beth Lukey,
Glenn Michael Schilling,
Stephanie Brooke Witchell,
Brandon Healy Friedrich,
Lauren Elizabeth Gonzalez,
Nayawarga Gabrielle Yen,
Lauren Julia Falzone,
Miranda Jania Spencer,
Eric Allen Huff,
Halima Marie Alami,
Kate Allen Perez Jones,
Sylvina Marie Walk,
Samantha Christine Keast,
Nicole Ann Tuttle,
Allison C. Engwall,
Brittany Marie Armstrong,
Matthew Wendell Trout,
Jacob William Robinson,
Eric G. Danielson,
Joseph Thomas Rossiter,
Colton E. Brower,
Robert Orion Mercer,
Elizabeth Lee Burdham,
Austin Anderson,
Brittany Ann Westendorf,
Colin Daniel Strickland,
Adam Edward Morgan,
Gabriel James Moreno,
Haley Marie Pegerson,
Jonathan W. Harrison,
Katie Lynn Doran,
Joshua Joseph Bogie,
Damian Lamont Grossi,
William Thomas Glofelty,
Natasha Monique Hurley,
Nicole Medina,
Luke Schroeder,
Alexis Danielle Zambrano,
Natong Song,
Kylie Joy McDaniel,
Thumbuv Parjatha Sri Rama,
Catherine M. Lang,
Coleman Jesse Jackson,
Spencer Robert Baltus,
Alex Z. Kane,
Michael Douglas Harmson,
Alexandra B. McDavis,
Payne M. Plima,
Lauren Deanna Lane,
Bradley John Swenson,
Lauren Renee Oshwald,
Tina Price Alcini,
Jing Che Chan,
Christian Michael Law,
Megan Noel Johnson,
Andrew Connor Allen,
Tommy J. Cothison,
Virgil Maurice Woods,
Teresa Truck Dong,
Ward Devon Jefferson,
Haley D. Levison,
Kyle Lee Dominic Stazzoni,
Juliana Lee Johnson,
Lucas R. Kroneman,
Joseph Dean Albright,
Megan Marie Escherich,
Andrew Joseph Muller,
Jessica Ann Brion,
Kevin Israel Munzal,
Andrew Martin Mabis,
Laura Sophia Pagan Rodriguez,
John R. Brandmeier,
Joseph Ellis Wilson,
Brandon Thomas Libby,
Colton Lee Gray,
Jared Anthony Riedemann,
Zach Tate Dahl,
Caitlin Elizabeth Shione,
Amanda Elizabeth Teal,
Jarrett Carl Lansford,
Victoria Jo Andino,
Kirsten R. Blomberg,
Ling Gong,
Tori Elaine Bush,
Mohammed Faiz Shamsuddin,
Elizabeth Yvette Clark,
Muhammad Ashri Jane,
Gabrielle Renee Cormier,
Nikki Jean Foss,
Caitlin E. Shemansky,
Amanda Agnes Hall,
Matthew David Miksh,
Iruza Abdul Rayam,
Eric Joseph Assman,
Afiku Abdul Rahman,
Marissa K. Ferguson,
Nor Shafeka Siddiq,
Emily Michelle Kimpston,
Alec Robert Garner,
Heather Lynn Shupik,
Matthew Alexander Sierra,
Macy Faith Simmons,
Benjamin Eddie Brennan,
Alan D. Shriver,
Jennifer Annelle Sharpie,
Azra Omensevich,
April Lynn Rush,
Rachel Grace Peach,
Jingjiang Wang,
Haley Marie Rusk,
Lily Page Gasway,
Anna Marie Ward,
Hannah Ray Marsh,
Lindsay Hunt,
Lisa K. Friest,
Jacob Boone Larson,
Sarah Elizabeth Rumont,
Jack Michael Randall,
Amy Reed Dunphy,
Ricky Lee Bennett,
Haley Deanne Kaffer,
Thomas Christopher Jacobs,
Abigail Elizabeth Guifel,
Joseph Thomas Moreno,
Emily Samantha Vernon,
Amelia Marie Lutke,
Lindsay Ann Buddy,
Maya Kokalas,
Derek Kwan Win,
Mallory Vangan Marshall,
Nibari Neg Egbao,
Megan Alexander Showers,
Don Richard Edwards,
Megan Sarah Oliver,
Morgan Teed Woodbine,
Lauren Rose Wilcox,
Mary Jo Elaine Bamer,
Caitlin Opal Grief,
Pauline Olivia Zielinski,
Kenzie Nicole Monger,
Quentin Grant Bore,
Madison Marie Arnold,
Zachary John Turley,
Michaela Ann Tendall,
Bailey McAllister,
Michaela Ram,
David John Green,
Danielle Brooke Ferguson,
Stephen Kruger,
Kimberly Say Yun Wu,
Daniel Gill,
Diana E. Yepes Gomez,
Alexander David Dozer,
Corey Ray Bysted,
Rachel Ann Schroeder,
Catherine Sarah Titus,
Emily Ann Passini,
Mosca Mary Onmaid,
Elaine Margaret Cramey,
Sidney Lee Reeves,
Grant Michael Highland,
Nolan Trent Dodson,
Ryan S. Pearson,
Carrie Leanne Ives,
Gillian Stone Burdick,
Lauren Elise Schrobeck,
Mary Bridget Stone,
Allison Noel Rooney,
Kirsten K. Tipping,
Madeline Claire Pisanelli,
Taylor Page Troyer,
Kaylin Rose Thompson,
Hannah Elizabeth Williams,
Jacob Francis Kuto,
Mackenzie Nicole Foster,
Alexa Lane Golimo,
Rebecca Carolyn Olson,
Jennifer Lynn Sanders,
Sarah T. Trant,
Hannah Sarah Overton,
Nathan Michael Stewart,
Alicia Marie Williams,
Michaela K. McEnerney,
Selena Tay,
Maxwell S. B. Nelson,
Rachel Chang Chiun,
Cole Lynn Mikowski,
Nathaniel M. Overberg,
Karen Lurie Ehlers,
Jamal Edan,
Jamie Ellen Pottinger,
Lin Lin Tang, Miguel Angel Rodriguez, Christopher Leopold Owen, Jacob Bernard Gruber, Abigail Rose Barron, April Mikkel Baldus. Kimberly Joanne Woody. Tyler Alexandra Carter. Olivia Sunju Waikin. And last but not least, Jerry Grant Wellington, Jr.
On behalf of the entire university community, I extend my sincerest congratulations to all of our graduates. We wish you the very best and look forward to hearing more about your accomplishments. This time, I'm pleased to introduce 2016 President of the Senior Class, Michael Knight, who will congratulate you on behalf of the Council.
Thank you, President Leith. Good afternoon, everyone. I am thankful for the opportunity to be here in front of you today and humbled to have had the privilege of serving as the Senior Class Council President this past year. I would first like to take a moment to say thank you to our friends and family that have supported us through our journey. Each and every one of you has had an influence on getting us to where we are today. You're the ones that sent us care packages, the ones that made us fresh meals when we came home, convinced us that just dropping everything and calling it quits during finals week probably wasn't the best idea, and the ones that stayed up until the wee hours of the morning with us, making sure that we got at least a C- on our biology exam. I would also like to say thank you to the faculty, staff, professors, administrators, and everyone else that works at Iowa State, and everything that you've done for us so far, especially making sure that we did actually graduate today, as well as everything that you do for Iowa State day in and day out. Now, for those of you in front of me, my fellow peers, I have two questions for you. First, how cool is it that we get to be the first ever class in Iowa State history to graduate here in Jack Trice Stadium? Next, what has been the one thing that's been ingrained into our minds since the day that we first started looking into Iowa State? I'll give you a few hints here. It's on multiple brochures, promo materials, TV commercials, and I'm willing to bet that most of us in here have been tempted a time or two to whisper it into the ears of an unsuspecting tour group as they wander around campus. Now, if you're still not sure, it's that we are to choose our adventure here at Iowa State. But how many of us have actually stopped to think about what that really means? There are 4,601 students graduating this spring, another Iowa State record, might I add. And each and every one of us has had our own unique adventure. So right now, we're going to take a little trip down memory lane. I want all of you to close your eyes for a moment and keep them closed. I want you to sit there and think about all of the memories, adventures, and memories that we have made these past 4, 5, maybe even 6 years. I don't judge. But just sit there and think. what has made your adventure unique? For Chelsea, it was getting out a raft and some dish soap and creating a huge slip and slide in their backyard during a random rainstorm. For Corey, he loved getting to take advantage of the travel abroad opportunities and traveling to Panama with his classmates. Aaron enjoyed getting to witness our men's basketball team win 2 back-to-back Big 12 tournament championships, as well as cheering on our beloved Cyclones to not 1, but 2 Sweet 16s. For Mark, it was getting to meet some of his best friends while mattress jousting on the 4th floor of Martin Hall. And maybe, for some of you, just simply getting to live out the Iowa State experience was your favorite part, which we can all agree is significantly better than getting the experience to be a part of that other school whose name we won't name over in Iowa City. All right, if you haven't done so, you can open your eyes now. So now that we've taken a little time to think about our years here at Iowa State and everything that we've done, are you like me and you're kind of freaking out a little bit? I mean, in just a few weeks or months, we have to go out there and walk into the real world. For some of us, it might be continuing our education in grad school. For others, it might be starting our big kid jobs instead of just walking down to a Stas on a Tuesday night to get some cheap tacos and drinks with our best friends. Maybe you're sitting there thinking, I have absolutely no idea how to adult yet, and that this is the end of our adventure. Now, even though I'm a Chicago Bears fan, don't judge me, I'm about to quote Aaron Rodgers when I say, relax. R-E-L-A-X. Relax. This moment that we're in, it is not the end of our adventure, but merely the beginning. The beginning of something great. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to still consume a few too many chicken nuggets and ramen noodles, a little more than you'd probably like to admit. Everything will work out, and we will learn just how to adult. Maybe it won't be today, probably won't be tomorrow, but that day will come. So, my fellow seniors, I will leave you with this. I challenge all of you to go out there, to step outside of this stadium and become someone that Iowa State would be proud to call an alum. This great institution has given us the tools and the resources to be successful, to create our own unique adventure, to be great. We have all accomplished something special here, and it is my hope that each and every one of you goes out into the world and finds pure happiness and success in whatever facet that may be, and that you continue to create your own unique adventures. With that, I say congratulations to the class of 2016. We made it.
Thank you, Michael, and congratulations on your own graduation today. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Jeffrey Johnson, Loris and Russ Talbot Endowed President and CEO of the Iowa State University Alumni Association, to welcome you as the newest alumni to Iowa State.
Congratulations, graduates, the class of 2016. You are now mine. Thanks for believing enough in this place to trust us with your education and your future. Class of 2016, we're very proud of you, and here are 4 reasons why. 1, you're the most diverse and global class in Iowa State's history. Your class has more students in it from the state of Iowa than any other university or college in our state. Third, you are the first class to graduate in Jack Trice Stadium. But lastly, today, your class has kept the Cy-Hawk Trophy at Iowa State for 3 years in a row, and this has never happened in our history. As an Iowa State alumnus myself, I'm excited to welcome you to the next stage of your continuing relationship and adventure with Iowa State University. You see, you entered Jack Trice Stadium today as candidates for a degree. Dr. Lee soon pronounced you as graduates of Iowa State. You are now alumni of this awesome institution, and you may ask, what is the difference? Graduates are simply individuals who hold degrees. Alumni, on the other hand, are holders of degrees and holders of affection for their institution. Alumni members are those who choose to act on that affection. After today, you will forever be a part and a partner with this very special place, Iowa State University. I hope you will venture into the next chapter of your lives, anxious to do your life's calling and to stay connected to, engaged in, and involved with each other, other alumni, and Iowa State University. If you have landed employment already, I encourage you to become a member of the association. Therefore, open up the opportunities for you to use the online alumni directory to network with fellow Cyclones at your place of employment, as well as within your new community. If you are still looking for employment, I encourage you to use the associations and your college's online career services. More importantly, on May 18, next week, we will offer a webinar that might help most of you who are still looking for employment. We hope you will sustain your relationship with Iowa State and do all that you can to stay connected to this institution. So keep us informed of your addresses, what happens in your lives. Become active with local clubs. Become advocates for Iowa State. More importantly, encourage our legislature to better fund our Regents universities. Become a mentor to a local student or a currently enrolled student. Nominate someone for an award. Become a donor. Assist your college or department or advise a student club. Share your thoughts with the university and come back for many events. Now, let me be very frank with each of you. I will call you. I will write you, and I will come visit you, and this is what you will promise. You will not throw my letters in the trash. You will not delete my emails. You will not hide when I come to your door, and you will not hang up on me when I call. Let's get to know each other. Following today's ceremony, we invite you to join us at the Iowa State Alumni Center for complimentary refreshments, opportunity to join the association, and an opportunity to have your photos made with Cy. Congratulations, class of 2016. I do trust that you enjoyed your adventure. And remember, you are always Iowa State.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. We're now near the end of our spring 2016 undergraduate commencement ceremony. I again want to thank our commencement speaker and honorary degree recipient, United States Secretary of Energy, Dr. Ernest Moniz, for his remarks and for his outstanding service to our nation and the world. I want to take a moment now and recognize 3 members of the Platform Party who are retiring after decades of service to Iowa State University. First, would Dean and Dr. Pamela White please stand? Dr. White is Dean and Dean's Chair in the College of Human Sciences and Professor of Food Science and Human Nutrition. Dr. White is retiring after 40 years of tremendous service to Iowa State. Dr. White, thank you and congratulations. Next, would Senior Vice President Warren Madden please stand? Mr. Madden is our Senior Vice President for Business and Finance. He is now retiring after 50 years of exemplary service to Iowa State. Please thank Mr. Madden. And finally, will Dr. Larry Ebers please step forward? Dr. Ebers is a university professor and professor of higher education in the School of Education. He has also been involved in the university commencement ceremony for 43 years and has served as Chief Faculty Marshal for the past decade. This is Dr. Evers' last commencement, as he too is retiring after 50 years of service to this university. Please congratulate Dr. Evers. And now I'll briefly offer my personal congratulations to the graduates. We're extremely proud of you and what you have accomplished. The diploma you have received is from one of the nation's finest educational institutions and leading research universities. Display it with pride, for it is now the symbol of your own excellence and academic achievement. Thank you for making this a memorable day, and thanking you for allowing Iowa State to be an important part of your life and adventure. As we close today, we also want to recognize the hard work of those individuals who helped make this day possible. The faculty and staff, family members, and many friends who have supported these graduates. I ask all the graduates and all the family and friends to rise, look to each other, and give each other one last thank you and congratulations. Please remain standing as we conclude our commencement ceremony. Thank you for being a part of this very important and significant occasion. And now, with the singing of the Bells of Iowa State by Taylor Troyer, I pronounce the Spring 2016 commencement ceremony at a close.
Please join me in singing the Bells of Iowa State. Words and music can be found on the back of your commencement programs.
Get ready, seniors. Let's go. If you're interested in having your photo made with Cy here on the field or at the Alumni Center, feel free to do so. Thank you and good day.